We go. All right, so we should be back live, and hopefully it's working. And welcome back, everybody, to the first inning. And like, share, subscribe. It means a lot, and it helps with the algorithm. All right, we're live, so it's perfect. All right, so baseball is back, baby. And guess what? I'm gonna be out there for opening day, and I'll probably make a vlog out of it, live stream, stuff like that. But baseball's back, man, and MLB announces revised spring training schedules and games to start March 17th. So finally we made it back, Roger.
Yes. Pretty much it was a little bit on the scary side when they were talking about the international draft, but it turned out that they had decided to put the international draft off for now, and they will study the situation, probably get a committee together, and they will make a decision by midsummer in July. And the details of the CBA is, as it stands now, is the pre-arbitration bonus pool will be at $15 million. The minimum salary will start the CBA at $700,000. The second year, $720,000. The third year, $740,000. The fourth year, $760,000, and the fifth year, $780,000. And the luxury tax, or the competitive balance tax, will begin the CBA at $230 million and go up to $244 million. And the draft lottery is at 6 picks, and there will be a universal designated hitter. And the amateur draft is going to be 20 rounds, and the players can only be optioned up to 5 times in a year now. So those are the main details of the CBA, and they got it done yesterday, a little bit before 4 in the afternoon. And we're back and ready to go. And I just wanted to say one more thing. A free agent has come off the books already, one that we were hoping the Yankees would look at. Carlos Rodon has signed with the San Francisco Giants, a pitcher, left-handed pitcher. That is a pretty big-name pitcher for 2 years and $44 million.
Yeah, man. So far, there has been no news on the Yankees at this point, right?
No, there hasn't. I was looking at a little bit of research, and I did see an article that the Yankees look like they're going to be pushing for Matt Olson. I mean, they still have Rizzo as an option, and there's still talk of them getting Freddie Freeman at first base if he leaves the Braves. But they seem to be favoring Matt Olson as of right now. But those are the options, along with Luke Boyd. They're talking about Matt Olson, Freddie Freeman, and who else? Matt Olson, Freddie Freeman, and Luke Boyd.
Yeah, I was looking at the free agent list off the top of my head.
Anthony Rizzo as well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that guy, Kyle Schwarber, whatever the hell his last name is.
Schwarber, yeah.
He's pretty good. I think, and he plays first base and outfield.
Yes.
And that other guy from the Giants, he's a left fielder, but he plays third base too.
Oh, yeah. Man, the name escapes me right now.
I gotta pull up the thing. Hold on a second, man.
Okay.
Before we tell you the top free agents. Hold on. But yeah, there are some guys that they should be looking at.
Right. And the Yankees do have to make some moves. I mean, are they going to go with the cheap route? See, the deal with Matt Olson is I think the A's are pushing to get Anthony Volpe, who will begin the season with the Somerset Patriots this year. And the Yankees do not want to trade Anthony Volpe, and the A's seem to be pushing for Volpe and the Matt Olson deal.
What I was talking about is Chris Bryant.
Oh, yes, Chris Bryant, yes, exactly, Chris Bryant.
I mean, if they want, they can buy a player and trade a player. You know what I'm saying? Because You can get Chris Bryant. I don't know if he's that great at third base. Would you compare him better than Urshela?
Well, he has been a very good quality player, no doubt about it. And he and Anthony Rizzo were very good friends. You know, they both played for the Cubs. And that would be a reuniting if Anthony Rizzo signs with the Yankees and Chris Bryant comes over. But he's been a very good quality player. He's getting older, too. I believe early 30s. But that's a possibility as well.
Yeah, it sure is, man. I think something could happen there.
Right, exactly. But I am very happy, and I'll be seeing you in about 5 weeks. You and I will be together for our first game against the Cleveland Guardians on Friday, April 22nd. And then we have that Saturday, we'll be doing a vlog from the World Trade Center. And then Sunday, we have our second game, Yankee game against the Guardians on the 24th.
That's right, man. We're gonna be there, man.
Right, and then we'll be good. I'll be making 3 trips up, one in April, one in July, and one towards the end of the season. And we'll be getting to 10 games total together.
Hey, what's up, Bryson, on the check-in, man? He asked me if I ever see them pack up and go to spring training.
Oh.
Well, you know what? In the old stadium, my dad knew the equipment guy that drove the truck that does that. And yo, that's a crazy job, man, to have.
Oh yes, no doubt about it.
And at the time, his son was the bat boy for the Yankees too, and that was the last. His son was the bad boy, I think, for the last, 1 or 2 years. He was definitely the bad boy for the last season.
Wow. And Section 420, Talking Yanks, had a vintage bat boy. James Ice had a bat boy that was a bat boy in the 1960s on his show.
Oh, yeah, that's right, man. Ain't that something?
Yes, that's amazing. Section 420... I'm promoting him and giving him a shout out too. I really enjoy his videos.
I watch Section 420 on cable, believe it or not.
Oh yes, on the Bronx on that.
I watch him on the BronxNet.
Right.
So I try to give him views on the cable. You know what I mean? Instead of the YouTube.
And he's really friendly and a friend of ours, and we're happy to be associated with him.
Yeah, man, he's a great guy. Hopefully, I get to see him again in the off season. I mean, in the season, not off season.
Right, exactly. He's appeared in several of your vlogs, and I've met with him, and he always gives me likes from my little Instagram posts.
Yeah. He's always. I call him Mr. Netflix, to be honest, because he's always on the set of somewhere, man. You know, I call him Mr. Netflix.
Right. I know he's on the sets. He's a actor.
Yeah.
And does some really good things.
And I see him on commercials too. And when I be watching TV, he has a City Island commercial that they play every now and then. And there's he's on the New Jersey Lottery commercial right now for New Jersey Lottery. He's on that commercial too right now. I see him every morning.
Wow, fantastic. Well, James is a really nice guy, and I'm glad we're associated with him.
Yeah, man, I got to get up with him again.
Right, exactly. But that is the deal. Spring training will be starting on Sunday. They'll all be reporting. Some have reported already today. And I think it's mandatory reporting this Sunday on the 13th. And then the first spring trainings will begin on St. Patrick's Day, March 17th.
Wow, they don't even have a team put together yet. That's crazy, right? That they're going to go into the season without a team?
Right, and here is the deal. Like Carlos Rodon signed so fast the very next day. Now, some of the teams might wait a little while before you start seeing some major signings. because if they don't wait, say they started signing a free agent 2 minutes after they signed the CBA, then obviously they were colluding, you know, and talking to players when the lockout was going on. They want to try to keep that on the lowdown.
No, I believe they were talking throughout the lockout, and whatever deals are gonna be done is gonna be done because they wanted that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like Rendon, he wanted to go to wherever he went to.
Right, San Francisco, yeah.
He wanted to play there. You know what I mean? So.
Right. And the St. Louis Cardinals signed a pitcher. I forget his name. He's been playing the past couple of years in Japan. But otherwise, the free agency has been slow to begin with.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Yankees, we all say the Yankees got to get pitching. They got to get pitching. You know, right now, do the Yankees have enough pitching? That's the point. And and let's see. And as I read this little paragraph, right? At present, New York's rotation would be helmed by ace Garrett Cole, then feature Jordan Montgomery, Luis Severino, Nestor Cortez, and Domingo Germán. I don't believe how much that is true, but Montgomery, he pitched a 3.83 ERA across 30 starts last season, but Severino has just 7 big league appearances since signing a 4-year, $40 million contract extension during spring training in 2019. Wow, he only played in 4 games.
Yeah, that was it. You know,
What?
He was out. He was gone. Remember?
Oh, I'm sorry. 7 big league appearances in 4 years. I'm sorry. I'm bugging out. 7 games in 4 years. Wow. That's woo.
we had his debut for 2019. That was in September of 2019. We were there with James Ice and it was Yankees and Angels, and it was in September of 2019 when he finally made his season appearance in 2019, and then appeared in the playoffs, and then boom, Tommy John surgery.
Yeah, he got blasted that game, did he not?
No, the Yankees had a good game. He only pitched a few innings. They used him sparingly, and I forget the final score, but the Yankees had a bit of a blowout win. If we go back to that blog from 2019, we were there with James and his uncle.
Right. I remember that. I totally remember
exactly.
that. I just don't remember. I just don't remember the outcome of the game.
Right, you're going to have to go back and check out the blog. I checked them all out. I haven't seen that one recently. But we were talking with James and you and me and Gleyber Torres blasted a home run as we were blogging.
That's right. I remember that. It was September and it was a little chilly.
Right. It was lovely weather that night. And you left a little bit early, and I stayed with James because it was a weeknight, and you had to work the next day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Hopefully, yeah, man, we got to get it. We're going to have some more memories, man, coming this season. Thank the good Lord, man. We'll be able to go to some baseball games, you know?
Right. Oh, and we also made the mistake of thinking Albert Pujols was retiring. He didn't retire, and the Angels eventually traded him to the Dodgers.
Right, he's been on the Dodgers since last year.
Yeah.
So he's
right. I remember in the blog you were saying there's Pujols, his last appearance, and we thought he was going to retire, but he continued to stay on, and then was traded to the Dodgers.
Well, I guess I recorded his last appearance at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, exactly.
Because will the Dodgers ever? I don't think the Yankees play the Dodgers, right? Or
let me see. I forget which division in the National League they play this year. I think it may be the Central. And also, beginning in 2023, they were going to have expanded interleague play, and each American League team will play at least one series against each National League team. And also, what's coming in 2023 is larger bases, slightly larger bases. They're going to restrict the shift on the infield to a certain extent. And they are also going to, what else? They're going to restrict the shift. They're going to have larger bases. And they're going to have a pitch clock.
That sounds good.
Right. Exactly. So all of that is coming in 23.
I kind of agree with all that stuff. I think the base, having the base bigger, helps because there'd be a lot of accidents at first base.
Right. They want to encourage stealing, and they want the pitch count, for time of game. Where there's a lot of dead time in baseball, which is turning off a lot of the younger people. And, they want to speed up the pitching. They want to have a 14-second clock when there is no one on base and a 19-second time when there is someone on base.
Right. But the base itself, they're extending it 4 inches, right?
Right.
So that means that's 8 inches taken off 90 feet.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess yeah. I'm not sure.
It's 82. It's 82 feet to second base now.
Right. Or I'm not exactly sure what they're going to do with the full dimensions. I'll get more details on that. But what they want to do is encourage stealing, and they want to put more action into the game.
And then that means at first base too. The runner could take a bigger lead.
Right, exactly. They want to encourage stealing and more action in the game.
Which, hey, I'm for it, man. They
right.
need to start stealing and all that, man, too.
Right, exactly. They're tired. They don't want so much of the 3 true outcomes: the strikeouts, the home run, and the walk. They want to get action in the game, and that's why they're going to be restricting the shift and enlarging the bases and adding a pitch count.
Yeah, so we can see some line drives and, up the middle and all that, man,
Right.
It's about time they do that. I like that. I like that they restricted the shift.
Yeah, so that's all coming in 23, so that was all part of the CBA as well. They agreed to that.
Yeah.
And as I said, it was a good deal. The players really did quite well. They didn't get everything they wanted, but who does in a labor negotiation? And both sides, ownership and the players, I think, worked out an amicable, very good deal for both of them. And it looked very ugly for a while, and fans were getting PO'd. And it looked very ugly, but they finally got it together, and they will be playing a full 162 games this year.
Perfect, man, because I was ready to throw rocks at Yankee Stadium.
Oh, you don't want to hurt Yankee Stadium.
Ready to break his windows out there.
Yeah.
I was kind of high, though. I don't know if I could reach him, but yeah.
No, you don't want to hurt Yankee Stadium. We love Yankee Stadium.
We're gonna have to wait for Cashman and whip his ass when he drives in there. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly.
But anyway, but the Yankees, they have to, they gotta get into some talks, man. I don't know. You see, here's another thing, right? You know how before the reporters used to be around these people, and there used to be trade rumors and all this stuff. I wonder now, because they lifted all the restrictions of COVID and all that stuff now, are they around these people? I don't think not so yet, because baseball just started back together again. You know what I mean?
Right. And yeah, isn't it weird how, boom, the Omicron variant came, and the Omicron variant was very contagious, and but it was less virulent, and it went right through, and it is over with now. But we should try to avoid talking about COVID a little bit because YouTube usually has problems with that. But I'm glad that it's mainly over with, and I think we'll be good. We won't have to have the mask, and it is largely over with. And let's hope we get good crowds and a good baseball season of full 162 games.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
But otherwise, it's looking very good. We have
Cincinnati
baseball
Reds.
is back, and we're in good shape.
Yeah, man. We are, man. I just want to go. Oh, too, man. Today, as I was coming back from the supermarket and all that, Yankee Stadium's open today. They got a soccer game tonight.
Oh, okay. NYFC.
Right, and I came out the train. Well, not the train. I rode the bike over, and I was by the train. When I got to the train station, I looked up. I was like, "Oh man!" I noticed. It's there, but you don't notice it. But then you look at it, like, "Oh snap!" It's like it's real. It's like they got flags up. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So I was like, "Man, they got flags." So I was like, "Oh wow!" So now I looked at it. I said, "Oh man, they got a soccer game tonight." Like you can't believe it.
Right.
One of those things, And then I got my stuff from the store or whatever, and then we was watching the people go in this, in the stadium, through the thing. It was like, damn, man, it looks like a game about to happen, man. Everybody's going through the metal detectors and all that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, man, it's a good feeling to see that again.
Right.
I was
fantastic.
like, wow, man, this is like life. This is what we do every day.
Right, exactly. There's a lot of horrible things going on in the world and all kinds of problems. But for you and I as big baseball fans, and it is our entertainment escape. We're involved in the world. We have things to deal with and all kinds of stuff. But for our entertainment passion escape, we love baseball. And both of us, I would say, are probably very happy that it's back and that we'll be getting to good games and visiting with one another, and we're all set.
Yeah, man. Plus, I think the weather's gonna be nice. It seems like the weather's getting nicer earlier, so hopefully the weather's nice through the season.
Right. So we'll see how it goes. And as a matter of fact, we're having some winter weather tomorrow, and then we're going to have a couple days, and I think the rest of the March it's going to be 60 degrees and over for the end of March, down here anyway.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good weather, but I think there's gonna be a lot of rainouts in the beginning of this year, man, in April and May.
Oh yeah, there always is in April.
You know what I mean? So there's gonna be a few rainouts, man, and they said that the games that they missed, they're gonna make them up as double headers now.
Yes, they're going to play one series at the end of the year. So you and I will be at seeing the Yankees against the Orioles September 30th, October 1st, and October 2nd. And then the Yankees will have to fly to Houston and play a series against the Astros at the very end of the year. And for the other 3 or 4 games, they're going to make them up as doubleheaders throughout the course of the year.
Oh wow! But the problem is though with that is now they're gypping fans because they're gonna be 7-inning games.
No, they said they will be 9-inning games this year. That's another change that has been made. They're going back to 9-inning doubleheaders.
Oh, because I seen it say that they're gonna have 7-inning games with the doubleheader.
No, at least the last that I heard, or what I heard was that they have changed that and they're going back to having 9-inning doubleheader.
Oh, that's good. Because
Yeah.
that makes the stadium money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because more people buy food, they buy more food, they buy more drinks and waters and ice creams and whatever have you, and that makes more money through those 9 innings. Now, are they gonna? I wonder. Well, they're not gonna be straight double headers. They're gonna be 1 day game and 1 night game. I assume two tickets.
I would have to assume that because people bought tickets for those first few games of the season, and they have to be honored.
Yeah, so I would believe those days would be a day night doubleheader.
Right, I would think so. Probably double admission rather than single admission double headers because I'm just trying to figure out the logistics of it. People have bought tickets for those games.
Yeah, because it's better if they do it that way because it gives them more of a break in between.
Right.
Because if they start a 1 o'clock game, the game will finish around 4 o'clock ish. You know what I mean? 4 o'clock, 3:30, 4 o'clock, 4:30, something like that area, and then the next game doesn't start till 7.
Right, exactly.
So they have like 2 hours to hang out and rest.
Right.
It's better than the straight doubleheader, the 1 admission doubleheader where they play 9, and then right after that they play like a half an hour after the first game or something like that.
Yeah, that's generally how it works.
Yeah, so they avoid that. They get a 2-hour break instead of a half an hour break.
Right, exactly. But then again, sometimes the fans, if there are 2 different admissions, they have time to clear the one crowd out, and then the second crowd comes in.
Yeah, plus they clean the stadium too.
Right, exactly.
Between those double headers, they clean the stadium in like 45 minutes. And within that 1 hour, within that hour, they're already cleaning the stadium.
Exactly. That is correct. So it's looking pretty good. They will have the full 162 games, and it kind of shows how it's kind of a little bit on the BS side. This whole we're canceling games if we pass this deadline. But it worked though. It put a little fire under the butts to get the action together by having these artificial deadlines. When they were negotiating the CBA, I think it helped quite a bit to have the artificial deadlines to get them moving. Finally getting the deal ratified.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. What put the fear in God in baseball was Apple signing that TV deal.
Right.
With MLB. I think that put the fear in God in them right there. And they was like, okay, we dealing with Apple now, and then we made a contract with them, so we got to start these games.
Right. We have Apple Plus. It is $4.99 a month.
Yeah, they say it's pretty good, actually.
Yes, it has a lot of movies and everything, but the one thing that they're doing, which is a little bit of a ripoff, is for those that have MLB.TV, they are taking 2 games every Friday away from MLB.TV because Apple has exclusivity to those games on Friday.
Yeah, but they're gonna be games that they're not regional or something like that. They're gonna, you know what I'm saying? They're making other games regionable, not the like MLB Tonight has the game of the night or something like that.
Right.
It's not gonna take from that game. It's gonna take from a different game. So MLB Network will show their own MLB Tonight game, right? And ESPN, they'll show their own game, right? And then Apple TV will have their own.
I see. Well, it's good that we have Apple TV anyway, because, I'm out of the region of the Yankees down in West Virginia, so if a Yankees game comes on Apple, we'll have it.
Yeah, it's true. That's good, man. That's good, man.
But otherwise, we're all set, and what we have to do now is we have to watch free agency. It's going to be crazy. We're going to have to watch for trade, and we're going going to have to be ready for spring training games on St. Patrick's Day, March 17th.
Yeah, I mean, Yankee trades could happen at any moment, to be honest.
Yes, at this point, it's supposed to be going crazy, so they could be happening at all hours of the night. Anytime during the day, they have 300 free agents to sign, along with trades to make in a very short period of time. April 7th is going to come up fast.
I think the Yankees aren't signing because they want to trade people.
Yes, that's why I was thinking in the way of, the Carlos Correa situation. I'm still not sure about that because the Yankees are very high on Anthony Volpe, and when we get to a Patriot game or two, we'll be seeing Volpe playing for the Patriots. They're very high on Volpe, and, the Athletics seem to be pushing for him if they're going to trade Matt Olson to the Yankees. And also for Correa, they might not want to tie up the shortstop for so many years because, they're so high on Anthony Volpe and Oswaldo Peraza.
Wow, man. That's going to be awesome, man. I hope we get to see him over there at the Patriots, man. That's going to be nice.
Yes, we'll get to a Patriots game. I may add another trip because Amtrak, the prices for Amtrak have not been bad at all. I may have a trip in June, and we'll get to some Patriot games.
All right, cool, man. Also, we got to do a show on the Patriots.
Right.
Because we got to do a spotlight on their team, and also the Cyclones. I know the Cyclones got some prospects over there, too, that I don't even know about yet.
Yes, we were talking about that. We were planning on doing that, but then all of the lockout news heated up, and we were discussing the lockout instead. But you had discussed with me about doing some of our show where we concentrate on the Patriots and the Cyclones.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be good. I mean, I wish they could play each other too, man. That would be nice, man. That would be a good game, man, because them Cyclone players, they win multiple championships. The Cyclones, I don't know how many championships they won already. They have like almost 20 championships or something like that. It's crazy.
Yeah, the Patriots are also always very good too. And we'll see the Patriots, and we'll run into Sparky Lyle. Maybe you could ask them for an extra autograph, and that'll be fun.
I'll get another autograph, and we'll have a raffle for it or something.
Yeah, exactly. Sounds good. Sounds good.
We'll give it to a old lady that's a big fan, and something like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, but we'll figure it out.
Right.
But I'm gonna get something to eat. I'm gonna tell everybody on YouTube I'm out of here. I'm hungry and I'm gonna go eat right now. I'm starving, and it's been a long day. So long, everybody. See ya, and I'll see you in the next one. So long, everybody.